Hi there. Today, we are discussing the top 3 mistakes people make in branding that you may be making in branding right now and not even know, because we don't know until we know. I'm Laura Holloman. I'm the creator of the Endotype formula and the creator of Endotype branding. And how do I know these are the top 3 mistakes? Well, I made them all. So have most of my clients. So let's dive right in. The top mistake that people make in branding is misunderstanding what branding is. People have no idea what it is. Maybe you're like me. I used to think that branding was my logo, my colors, and my fonts. Got it. Logos, colors, and fonts are no more branding than my hair and my face and my clothes are me. Now, my hair, my face, and my clothes are an external representation of who I am, but I'm way more than just this that you can see on the video right now. Your branding is way more than colors, fonts, and logos. It's your brand voice. It's the brand experience. It is your brand or your business personality. Think of your business like an entity. What's the personality of that business? What do your clients perceive to be the personality of the business? Because your brand starts when they have their first contact with you. Maybe that's on social media, a speaking event. That's when they start interacting with your brand. Then they have a discovery call, they have a transaction, you provide the product or service, you provide follow-up, you provide support for them, they ask questions, all the way to the end of your transaction. All of this experience that they have with you, they're experiencing your brand. Your brand needs to be consistent all the way across all of those experiences. It's not just in your marketing. Why? Why does your brand need to be consistent? Because otherwise your clients will become confused. So if your marketing is all woohoo, happy-go-lucky, and then working with you is super serious, there's a disconnect for your clients, and confused clients don't spend money. They don't refer other people to you. They don't come back for return business. So if your brand and your focus is on colors, font, and logo, you may be creating a disconnected brand, confusing clients, and losing money. Big mistake. Mistake number 2 is not representing your personality inside of the brand. Your brand is an extension of you. Big companies may try and manufacture a personality, but you're not at that point. Think of it this way, okay? Your house right now is a representation of you. The color, the decor, the functionality is all based on your life. Do you like coffee? You probably have a coffee maker. If you don't like coffee, you might not have a coffee maker, or you may not have a coffee maker out, right? It's an extension of you. It represents you. Your brand must represent who you are as a person. Now, here's a problem with that. Most of us as humans are crap at self-awareness. That's why a lot of those branding experts and filling out the forums and doing those worksheets and doing coaching programs with branding people made me feel like a lot of the time I had to guess. Like, paint the picture of your ideal client. What music do they listen to? Where do they hang out? Well, if I knew where they'd hang out, I'd go hang out there and I get more clients. Thanks. This is not helping. We're crap at self-awareness, and yet that's the very thing we need to be able to have a coherent and cohesive brand. That's mistake number 2. Mistake number 3 is the mistake that many branding experts want you to do, is brand based on your industry instead of based on who you are. Branding based on your industry is mistake number 2. Now, what does that look like? Well, here's a little experiment. Go to Google and search chiropractors in your town. Now look at their websites. What are the industry standard colors of chiropractors? What I found was blue, green, and brown. Those are the industry standard colors. Blue is industry standard for calming. Green is industry standard for nurturing. Brown is industry standard for expertise. And yet each of those chiropractors has their own personality, has their own style, has their own office, and they all blend together. What's the mistake here? When my clients are trying to find me, do I want to look like everyone else? No, I want to look like me, so that they go, that's who I want to work with. That's who is able to help me with my problem. When we base our brand on industry standards, instead of really exploring who we are and bringing that into the picture, we look like everybody else. Stop trying to fit your star-shaped self into a square-shaped hole. Those are the top 3 mistakes. What do you think? Have you made them? Are you currently making them now? A lot of the clients that I work with do. And that's why they're interested in a different type of branding process, a type of branding process where we don't start with the guesswork. We start with concrete information on who you are, and then together discover your values, discover how to impart your personality in there, discover the mission that you really want to accomplish in this world and how we represent that in your brand. If you'd like more information, please feel free to contact me or take the quiz at endotype.com. It's a 5-question quiz about who you are. And if we understand who you are well and the results impress you, imagine what we know and can discover about your brand and your brand superpowers.